I have this memento that I keep, my phone book from the 70s and the 80s, from when I first came out. The reason I have it and the reason that I won't get rid of it is because it's just filled with names and phone numbers and some little private coding that I used to put in my phone book so I knew who was what and what their preferences were and what mine were and so on and so forth. But I would say 90% of them, if not more, are gone. And the reason I keep the book is because I don't want to forget their names. I don't look at it very often. I rarely look in it, but I just don't want to forget. So I have this tucked away in a safe place where I know that the memories are there.
Every year on World AIDS Day, I post a list on Facebook of my friends who died from AIDS. And my list is short in comparison to a lot of other people that I know. I have 35 names on that list right now. And I know people with thousands of names. When the Pulse shooting happened, there were shock waves from the AIDS crisis that reverberated through that experience for me and for a lot of other people that I know. Because we understand what it is to have your friends die. That friend that was on the dance floor next to you yesterday. And we understand what it is to have a lover die. We used the experience of living through the AIDS crisis to try to end gun violence, not just for LGBTQ people, for everyone. Because we don't want people to die. And we don't want people to have the same feelings that we have when we think about our ex-boyfriends who aren't alive anymore. And that's why I cannot fucking for the life of me understand someone who thinks that their freedom is more valuable than someone's life. I would like to introduce you to Louis Ibarra, my first friend in New York, who was hilarious and irreverent and a prostitute and a salesman and a clothes horse and a raconteur and a fabulist. You couldn't trust a single thing he said. But he was one of the most dynamic characters I've ever met in my entire life, and he's dead. And nothing's gonna bring him back. And I can't tell you how many times I'll see some pair of Italian loafers and I'll think of my friend Louis Ibarra and how much I miss him and how I wish that I could just call him and tell him about something that happened and laugh about something from when we were kids, but I can't because he's dead. And I don't want that for other people. And I don't understand how everyone doesn't want that for other people. How can you not care about dead people and dead children, or going to a movie and ending up dead, or the person next to you dead? It's not fair, and it's not right. And that's not the country that I want. And I'm not willing to cede this country to the people who are so full of hate and ignorance that they would allow that to happen. This country has allowed us so many things, not the least of which the right to protest. So I'm going to keep using that right as long as I possibly can. And I hope that I don't have to anymore, but as long as people are getting killed by gun violence, I'm going to be protesting it.